Hello. Today, Heaven's Vault. Because it seems really interesting. From what I can gather, it's about you're you're investigating this ancient like vault or something like that, and you're translating an ancient language to open it. I think. Uh, yeah, very funny, Hella. Very funny. Real comedian. Oh, oh, you can see him in the bottom right corner. They're very tiny.
Stories don't have tidy beginnings. The past is always present. But there has to be a spark. Something that brings the past to light.
Uh huh. Uh, okay. I can choose my dialogue, I guess? This is very strange. Yeah, I've heard it's good too. Um, I just really have no idea what to expect here. Uh, oh. Oh, do I have control? So red bar's slowly filling up. Uh, oh, she moves real slow. Ah. This is very cinematic, but I'm not a fan of it. A bricked up opening. There is something here. To keep people out, we think? Or to keep something in? Something written here. Ancient script. This must have been cut in when the mortar was still wet, but I think I can read it. Uh-huh. You want to translate that for us? Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably stamina. And if you run out, you collapse or something? I have no idea. University of Eox, some weeks earlier.
My story begins on Iox. That was where I met the robot.
It just it screws with me how her feet just kind of disappear when she's walking. Ali was it Alia Ilersa? I've been waiting for you. I've been asked to escort you to Professor Miari. She's very anxious for your arrival. Ooh. Okay. What? Professor did not account for her actions, but I imagine she's simply being welcoming this way. Uh, I didn't get a chance to, like, choose anything. Robots do not have names. Okay. So why has she sent you? Do something wrong? That seems unlikely. My ethical core protects me from serious error. Did she say what she wanted? Yes. She said she wanted you. This way. You should know that the professor's urgency was remarkable. I can choose to look at her. She looks like a tiger in a cage. A most curious analogy. You understand, I will be required to report it. What? Huh? Required to? Of course. Professor Murari is my primary user. Nevertheless, I will try to sugarcoat your opinion. Don't do me any favors. I've had robots go missing on me before, you know. We'll bear that in mind. Shall we proceed? Why is Miyari's room so far from everything? She enjoys her view of the tree. I am sure it is most pleasing to her.
I was 15 when my Ari rescued me from the slums of Elbereth and brought me here. I'd never seen such luxury or such kindness. I still don't know why she did it.
Professor Miyari? Alia, there you are. Come in. Oh, I can see a timeline of her life? Interesting. Timur. Miyari visits the orphanage. This is... Oh, now, and then back in time. Okay. The Grey Ladies gave me a day different from the other children in the orphanage. Grey Ladies Orphanage. Interesting. I have a feeling that we're gonna be looking way back. Oh, wow. Oh, it's already, like, populated. How far back can we go? What? Oh, it's winding me all the way back. Hang on. Yeah. When you try and, like, do that, it just pushes you back to, like, 4,450 years in the past? Something like that? Okay. Oh, yeah, I see. All right. I came as soon as you got your message. You don't need to flatter me, Alia. Nonetheless, I'm glad you came. I know your work is important to you. Tell me what you need. Straight to business. Very good. You're our expert on history. Tell me what you make of this. It's a brooch. Yes, Alia. But I didn't summon you halfway across the nebula to tell me that. Empire period. The device is the eagle and sun. One of the scholars sent this brooch to me. Janaki Renba. Do you know him? Did you know him? Did? Look at the detail. I see them. Ancient markings. I know they're a hobby of yours, Alia, but can you read them? I've never seen either of these groupings before, but the two words have some common elements, so they must have related meanings. How am I supposed to know? Am I guessing? Holy Emperor? How should I know? Am I supposed to know? You don't think it actually belonged to an emperor, do you? Could make this the find of a decade. Now perhaps you see why you're here. Janicki told me he'd found something. That was over a month ago. Janicki isn't like you. He's an Ioxian through and through. You mean he's soft? I mean he's reliable. Something persuaded him to go to Mercy of all places. I can't go hunting the nebula for missing people, Alia, but you can. I'll look, but no promises. That's fair. Thank you. Come back soon, Alia. And Alia, you're taking that robot with you. Thank you, Professor. I long to see the nebula. Oh, and before you go, you should look in on Huang. He was eager to see you. Where is he? Where he always is, I'd imagine. Nose in a book. I know he's rather beneath you, but you could at least say good faith to him, for the benefit of our little community. I'll go and find him. He's down there by the tree. You must have walked straight past him on your way in. Good hunting, my dear. Can I just say, Mr. Salia, it is wonderful to be accompanying you. Going to be following me around, I'll have to give you a name. I'm calling you Six. Six? I shall remember that. Why Six, though? I wonder if I got Miari's translation correct. I think I did. The shape shows this is an Empire piece. And the emperors believed themselves to be gods, so it makes sense that the words would be almost the same. Oh, nice! But it still doesn't tell me, where did this thing come from? What do you think of the sculpture? It has a pleasing balance to it. Worth the time it took to make, do you think? When there are people on Elobreth who don't eat? Are your own exploits worth the time they take, Alia? Should we not be making history rather than reviewing it? Be quiet, Six. Alia! I didn't know you were back on Eox. Professor Miari wanted to see me. Nothing bad. I'm glad to hear that. I've been reading all day. I just came outside to rest my eyes, and there you were. What were you reading? The Annals again. Did you know Mazwai claims the Holy Empire was founded... What? Hang on, slow down. Is there a way to slow that down? 'Cause I can't read that fast. Not out loud, anyway. I don't know, is it relevant to anything? It's only a story. Then stories change how we think. Tell me when I get back. I'll walk you to the dock. Do you know Janicki? I know Renba, of course, a little. Why? When did you last see him? He was here at the university. Maybe 2 weeks ago now. What sort of man is he? He hasn't asked you to dinner, has he? Does that happen a lot? The Renba? No, not that I know of. He's fairly quiet, keeps himself to himself, likes his robots. What did he teach? Robotics. That's what I meant. One of the best. One of the few. Did you say did? Has something happened to Janiki? Let your imagination run away with you. Alright. Too many books, that's my trouble. Before you go, hardly seems important now, but I found a line of ancient in the annals of Mazwai I thought you might like. If you have time, that is. Sure. Here, see what you think. Empress... I know one of these words. I'll have to guess the other two. Buried, banished. These don't seem too similar to Empress right now, so... Maybe banished rebels? Empress banished rebels? I think that's correct. It's quite a monster, isn't it? Story from the founding of the Empire? Suppose the first Empress was one of your 3 wolves. I'd best not keep you. I hope you find him. Shall we proceed to your ship now? Yeah, let's get out of here. And so we left the hollowed walls of the university. Cool. Board the Nightingale. My ship is my refuge. It's the only place that's truly mine. The journey to Mercy should be quick, Elborithian. Nice place, isn't it? I do not believe so, mistress. I believe it is a farmyard. What else do you know about Mercy? Nothing. It is a moon of pigs and rice. Part of the Eox Protectorate, of course. Maybe Mercy will have a few ruins. That seems unlikely, but it is not wealthy. Nonetheless, I will prepare the ropes. Okay. Swear. Why does the roboticist visit a righteous farm? Should go there next. Okay. I've spent the last 10 minutes very confused.
Mayari wanted us to sail to Mayurzi. It was a short sail through fast waters.
Oh, I have to actually pilot the ship? It's the same, but there are deeper currents below. I'm confused. Why are my sails stuck? Oh, there we go. exactly does sweeping the sails do? Is that like... Oh, I see. It gives you like a momentary like burst of speed, I guess? Or to the right should bring us to Mersey. I mean, this is very pretty, but... oh god, don't crash, don't crash. Okay. What do you think? It's hard to, like, read what they're saying and pilot this ship at the same time. It's Mersey. You can see the greenery from here. Mersey, a farming moon. If Renba's here, I need to find him. If he's not, I need to work out where he went.
We stepped off the ship and into the mud. Mud covered the ground and rock. And everywhere I looked, things were growing from the mud. And some of those things had legs.
Pig. Look at this place. Breathe the air. I cannot breathe. As you are no doubt aware. How much you want to bet the robot complains about getting mud in its treads or something? Well then, let's see where Renba's got to. If we're really lucky, he'll have found an old pot. Huh? Wait, what? What does that mean? An old pot, like from a ruin or something? So where do we start? There's a series of rice terraces. If we climb up, away from the water, that should take us to the village. Pig. Pig. Look at him. This way, then.
The air smelled earthy and sweet.
Did you recognize Renba if you saw him? Did you meet him? I believe he activated me, Alia, after I was uncovered. I suspect that is why Professor Miyari assigned me to you. Warehouse. I will wait out here, Alia. You. Sorry if I startled you. Wasn't crying. Don't tell them I was crying. Are you in trouble? Are you from Eox? My name is Alia. And you are not her, not Miyari. That's who you're waiting for. I heard your voice. You're Eoxian. But you said Alia. My name is Alia Miyari? You have a message for me? You told me you might come. Janaki? My tall Eoxian. He left something for you. With the goddess to keep it safe. So Janaki was here. Do you know where he went? I'm looking for him. He promised he would come back. I did so like to believe him. I hope you find him, Miss Miyari. Cool. So I lied, but, it worked. understand. Except it seemed someone from Aox's visit here recently. Do you think there's more to be learned, Alia? Perhaps we should return to the ship. The woman said Janiki left something here. With the goddess. I want to find it. Yeah, next question. Where the hell is this goddess thing? We need to talk to some more people. Village center will be at the highest point. Guard against flooding. Gleam in the grass. That's something in the mud. It is! A short-stemmed brass key. Dating from the Holy Empire. This must have been dropped here years ago. It's only been revealed by the irrigation of the fields. It doesn't have an inscription. It's from the same side as the brooch. The one Miari gave us on Eox. This new find should be useful in tracking down where these things originated. At this point, I'm just kind of nodding my head and just letting the game tell me things. What did you make of Renbo's brooch, Six? The one he sent to Miari. I was struck by the craftsmanship. It seemed very fine to me. It is an artisanal product, high status. How high status? Hard to say. Possibly very high. Stranger. Greetings. Welcome to Mierzi. If you come to trade... actually, I'm looking for someone. Ooh. Not a Mierzian, surely. We are alike as ants to you. No, that's not true. Hang on. So you are looking for Mierzian? I know my friend Janiki was here. I met one of your villagers. She knew him. She? What was her name, this villager? She didn't say. No matter, I can guess. If we had seen your friend, he had met with an ancient among us, what would Eox do? I just want to know where he is. We have not seen him. Now leave. So there's obviously some sort of, like, racial tension here. I don't understand why you're lying to me. The man sighed. Your friend was here. He left in a ship. And something exploded in the sky. I do not know if that was your friend, but I do know we found this close beside our goddess. Here. A shard of crystal. Does it mean anything to you, Six? It is most curious. This moon does not contain any crystals of this type. What kind of crystal is it? Iolite. Valueless. Thank you for this. I say, not even facing him. More water. Just sitting here. Seems Janiki knew he was in trouble. They destroy his ship somehow? That story about a fire in the sky was a lie. If they did Alia, they would have taken the boat apart and buried it. There's no sign of such activity here. Nayari's brooch. Sun inside is the same as Renbo's crystal? Undoubtedly. Evidently, they came from the same source. We must be at the top now. Should be a communal point somewhere here. Can we find that source? Some analysis, Alia. Yes, I believe we can. Should we leave now, Alia? Not just yet. Hang on. I want to look around a little bit more. Oh, let's approach a villager. Why not? Good faith, master. My apologies, Yuxian. My pigs need me. Please, if you could just... Huh. Locals don't seem surprised to see me. Or to see you. I imagine robots collect supplies from here routinely. The locals I know also do not seem pleased to see you. I do something wrong? You came here. Perhaps that is all. Got any back here? Nope. Huh. So we've got, like, racial tensions of some sort. Not many people tending all of these crops. Plants are not like pigs. They do not require constant husbandry. What do you know about pigs? I meet people. They are also livestock. Hey now, wait a minute. Yeah, I guess that's all that there is here? I'm not sure. Oh wait, here's like the main village area. Okay. Maybe there's more stuff here.
3 paths met at the heart of the village. I could imagine them all, sitting around here in the evenings, sipping rucker and singing. It seemed nice.
Hang on, I think there's subtitles for this. I'm gonna turn the subtitles on. Why is... Okay. Let's go. This is a very slow game, which isn't always a bad thing, but it seems as if Renba left, and has left us. Shall we leave? Are the shard and brooch enough to find him? Perhaps. There must be something here to discover. Yeah, I feel like there's gotta be something more. By my faith, it stinks here. I do not believe pigs are known for their hygiene, Alia. Good faith. Please keep it quick. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, well, okay. Goodbye. Are we following her? Okay. Expecting to find him hiding behind a tree. Do you know him? Return to your moon. Leave us in peace. Really? We're not even gonna, like, get anywhere near it? Okay, cool. Oh, something under the leaves. Yep! No, nothing here. Oh, okay, never mind. Plenty of rice stored up. This moon produces a surplus, Alia. For what good it does them. Where does all the water here come from? Okay. Good faith to you. Please keep it quick. I don't want to talk to you. What is a wellspring, anyway? A source, Alia, nothing more. What do you mean, a source of what? He just told you, it's water! Alia, come on, like... He literally just told you. I think there's like maybe one spot I haven't looked at yet, maybe? I don't know. I'm thinking I'm at the point where I've probably explored everything. This is such a slow-moving game, though. Like, I get it. Like, it's supposed to be kind of a slower, quieter game, but, like... Oh, there's an inscription on the well. It's been mostly scratched away. Symbols in the ancient script. I might be able to translate them. Is that a single word? Most likely not. Ancient scribes didn't always trouble to put in their spaces. I don't think they expected their writing to be read. Let's see. I see holy in there. Followed by... It's holy something. That leaves one word to guess. Glyphs resemble my word for emperor. What, really? I mean, there's like that little squiggly there, but like... Ah. Holy... Emperor and holy are related to each other, so maybe light? Does holy light make sense? What do you see there? Can you read this inscription? A child could read it. Symbols simply say water. Are you sure? Of course. What else would it say? It is a well. Another thing. Yes? No one else in this village would talk to me. Forgive them. We understand things are not the same on Eox as they are here. It's because they think I'm from Eox? I'm from Elbereth. On Miracy, one requires an introduction before talking to anyone. But you're talking to me. I have had some dealings with outsiders before. You could say I am forward. Show him the brooch. Do you recognize this? I recognize the symbol of our Eoxian masters, of course. But do you recognize this brooch? No. No one here would own a brooch like that. Not every slave must wear their chains. You don't like Eoxians? Neither do I. They are well-mannered thieves. You aren't afraid to criticize Eox. What would your people do to us? You already take our food. Yeah, can't fault him for that. Let's see. Yeah, I've been basically everywhere here. Back to the fields. Those springs have been discovered throughout the nebula. People rely on them, but no one knows what they are. What? What do you mean? Okay. Why do they build on stilts, do you think? Surely it doesn't flood up here. The mud, perhaps. Or perhaps animals sleep underneath. Oh, this is a lot of rice. must be someone here I can talk to. Definitely no robots here. For them to come here at all. Wait, where are you going? Why are you going back up? Where are you going? What? Stop! Where are you going?
This was what passed for a street on Mayersey. Buildings on stilts, jumping out of the bushes like children.
Huh?
It was so quiet.
Go back. Why did you go back up there? I just wanted to, like, remark on the rice. If there are no robots, why are there ramps everywhere? Eox uses robots to collect produce. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to remark on this. There. Jesus. Just lying around. I could scoop enough into my bag to feed an Elberethian family for a week. No one would even notice it was gone. I had heard Elbereth was a moon of thieves. I had assumed it was a slur rather than a strategy. Why can't everywhere be like this? Enough food, enough space, water to spare. Indeed, Alia. So, okay. I don't know. This is, oh, this must be the goddess, right? Look at this thing. Beautifully crafted. Obviously, it is quite old. Something carved here. More characters in ancient script. Let's see. This is 2 words, not 1. But where does one word end and the next start? Light. Possibly? So my translation light doesn't feel right now. Hopefully I can make some better guesses this time. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is probably goddess. That makes sense. Related words. How is this related to emperor? It's got like maybe one tiny little character in common. Water maybe? Makes sense if it was water goddess. Never seen the water goddess before. How many moons are there in the Eox Protectorate? At the last settlement, there was 23. I think I've probably explored everything. Suppose there's nothing old here? No ruins, no ancient Lady, you're standing right in front of an ancient statue. What? Is this not ancient? Alright. This is a very interesting game, but it's not easy to stream. Especially when it's, like, hard to, like, read all of the things out loud. It's kind of hard to comment on things when I'm just struggling to process everything that's being said. Back to the ship 6. We've done all we can here for now. So we left the warm, wet fields of Mierzy. Okay. So we've got a crystal, which is the same type of crystal in the brooch. With certain in my analysis, the crystal we found and the element inside the brooch, they originate from from a moon somewhere on the edge of the cyclones. Cyclones is a dangerous wild. Nothing but clouds and storms. I wonder, what exactly did Renba discover? We'd better find out. Put out the sails, 6. Sure, let's go. Why not? I mean, I guess it's kind of cool how, like, the space travel is, like, moving on these big, weird streams. Not seen any. Right, okay. There are other ships out here. You rarely see them. Everyone goes at the same speed, so no one ever passes you by. People who like people stay on the ground. Yep, that's fascinating. You do not like people? That explains a lot. Tell me, is there anything you do like? No, wait, shit! I turned and it just wasn't enough. Turn, come on. I like silence? That's the other thing. It's hard to tell, like, who's talking sometimes when it's, like, on the ship. Either of the rivers leads to our destination. Cool, okay. I angered you in some way. What do you mean? I didn't see an arrow. Sorry, 6? Where? What arrow? What turning did I miss? This one? What? Which? What do you mean? What turning? Okay, I take this turn here. Sure. Is this the right way then? Ah, God. Alright. So just go straight then? I think the Iolite Moon is close at hand. Yeah, come on, let's go then. I mean, this is real pretty and all that, but I would much rather just, like, get there immediately. I don't know. I understand what the game is going for, but it feels like it's so much slower than it needs to be. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm streaming and I want something that's not like that doesn't have all of this empty space. And it's hard. Like, I can't even like talk over half of it because I have to narrate these unvoiced dialogues. Red must have gone down somehow. Indeed, most likely he used a hopper. We might do the same. What's a hopper? Nightingale is fitted with a hopper, of course, for instantaneous travel. What? How does that work? What is it? What is it? There is a source. The source fires at a subject and casts it into the hopper's eye. The eye refracts the signal, is focused and reconstituted. What? Not really. This moon does not have any air. I will have to go down alone. So what was Rinba doing here? Okay. What? It just looks like that.
The robot was gone.
Really?
And I was alone in the dark.
What are you talking about? There's lights all around you. Can't see anything moving down there. The quickest you've lost a robot yet, Alia. What were you up to, Renba? What makes a roboticist leave Eox? And Eox is the only moon in the nebula with robots. Oh, he's back. And he brought something. I found something. A tool chest. An engineer's chest. Better not have damaged it. This Janikes. Probability is high. I believe the moon below us was once a quarry. This box is no artifact. There isn't a snake in here. Roll of cloth. Thick fabric. Janiki, what is this? Some kind of robe? But it's hundreds of years old. There's something stitched along the belt. Tiny characters picked out in a darker thread. This is a long one. Let me think. See, Emperor, Holy, let's see. Hidden words, banished, goddess, holy. So if I was right about banished, they could be pilgrims? It's like, if you banished and like goddess and holy, like, that would be pilgrims, probably. Goddess, holy. I don't see what the hell the relationship to banished is, but... pilgrims... Pray, maybe? Light? Light pilgrims pray. I don't know. It seems like a holy robe, maybe? I don't know. A ceremonial robe, maybe? Yeah, that's my guess. I have no friggin' idea. This is an iron-edged iron container. It's beautifully preserved. There's an etched message on the lid. This one is a broken fragment from a longer phrase. Let's see. Yeah, that word is in the middle there. Feeling confident about my translation of pray. Cool. Maybe an offering box? That's not all, is it? Okay. What else we got? Also, typeset book covered in tiny glyphs. How did Remba got his hands on all this? Binding is in fantastic condition. There's some written glyphs. So Emperor and water, maybe? Come back to that. Second word doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Yeah, it's probably like a small word, like a Oh, what are these words called? Participles? Is that it? Um. Holy water. See some things in common with holy and water. Mostly water. Wept? That could be it. This one has the most in common with emperor, so maybe temple? I don't see a whole... Well, there's a little bit in common with my possible pilgrims. Should every all... Ancient... Or maybe... cause, like, I don't know. No, maybe... Book? Wept doesn't seem right. Like, I'm kind of guessing here. Like, book of, like... Ancient knowledge, maybe? I have no idea. Just wait, I will consider the matter. Work out where the robe originated. I fear so. It is not a good location, but Professor Miyari was keen that we found Master Renba. I am sure Master Renba is equally keen to be found. Show me where he went. Let's go. I am not exactly certain, but I believe Renba traveled far from home, into the eye of the cyclones. Okay. Um, I could go to the eye of the cyclones. Uh, the Eyelight Moon, Renba had my artifacts. Earth is my home, where I moor up when I want to sleep well, but not today. I have to tell Professor Miyari that Renba's ship probably blew up, but I don't know how she'll take it. So it would soften the blow if I was certain. I could go there next. Maki is a market moon far outside the reach of Eox. I've never been there. Maybe I'll stop by Eox first? Or, well, there's a big part of me that just kind of doesn't want to sail all the way there and then have to sail all the way back. I won't lie. I kind of don't want to do that. Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to sail here instead. Screw it. Analyzing the purple robe we found. Fabric is of significant age. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, 6. Cannot hold on in one piece. They appear to be. Kind of robe that would need a brooch to hold it. Oh, Jesus. I am speed! Indeed it is. I go so far as to say I can detect the pinholes. Ooh, lint among the stones. Something wedged here. A page embossed with eagle and sun. Looks like it dates from the Oxian Empire. Some writing on the paper. This one is a faded piece from a longer phrase. Knowledge is in there, sure. Certain my translation for knowledge is right now. A message from the ancient past. Presumably there used to be more to it than that. I already know about this period, which will make it easier to find the originating site. Jason! 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 Oh, and here I thought we were rid of him. Oh, well. Evidently, it is good to see you intact. How'd you get down? Could not climb over the wall, so I drove myself off the cliff edge. Once I had dug myself out of the sand, I found a door. Now you understand why I keep losing robots. They're always doing stupid stuff like that.
After the dead air of the house, it was good to see the sky again.
What? No, go back in the house. There might be other things. Oh, carving. More words. Yep. Okay. Looks like something similar to water. Oh, if that's world or moon? I mean, moon and water have similar things. And this is maybe related to... None of these are super similar. Chose this translation for a reason. Let's see if I can remember what it was. Huh? But you don't need to, like, interrupt me by, like, making little comments every time. It's related to water. I'm gonna say maybe this is food. And this could be... God, I don't know. Oh, if it's related to hold, this could be food storage? Maybe? Yeah, let's take another look inside. I didn't finish exploring. Workbench. Those coins? Saw something from the roof. It looked like wreckage from a ship. Saying you climbed up onto the roof of this place. We got here. Someone curled up here by the fire to keep warm. Someone died here. How do you know that? The evidence is minor but significant. A person lay on the floor here for some time after death. Oh. Whoever died here died scores of years ago. Lack of moisture on this moon has preserved the traces, but they are old. Fire poker. Let's take it. An inscription. Okay. This is very similar to Prey. I would say probably blesses. This is similar to knowledge, but let's see. Water goddess blesses harvest? Seems reasonable. This place directly connected to Mayerzi, then. I know what makes farmers ship old tree trunks out here to build a mansion in the middle of a hurricane. Uh, they probably didn't. This place is probably, like, ancient. Ooh, a painting. Is that a map? Yeah, I was gonna say, these are rivers. Detail. Who lived here? Who drew this? Look like the rivers of Ghost's Wake. This must be where the page came from. But no one goes to Ghost's Wake. Is there an inscription? Seems so. This one is a phrase run together. I mean, you can put of there. That little tick mark is definitely of. Let's see now. Something of something. This is kind of... It's got a little bit in common with pilgrims, I guess. Something of something. Paths of... I don't know. Death? Hell if I know. Well, it's definitely a map. As much as I'm kind of digging the way this game plays, I don't know if I'm going to stream more of it after this. Are you always this adventurous? This game is just a little too slow and a little too
In the yard
quiet.
behind the house, there were tools. Plots of earth, washing hung out to dry. It was like the owner had slipped inside for a quick rucker before they came back to chop more wood. Someone had been building a life on this miserable rock.
Yeah, this game is cool and all, but I don't know if it's good for streaming. I do have some really fun ideas for upcoming streams, though. I build a mansion here. There's nothing here. What? How can... Okay, come on. Like, she keeps saying, oh, this is a mansion. Why would anyone build a mansion here when there's nothing here? Obviously, it's like ancient ruins. Like, obviously there was things here before. Right? Like, come on. You're supposed to be an expert on history. How do you not realize that? For a main character that's supposed to be really smart, she sure acts stupid sometimes. Something hanging. Flat beads. Ceramic? I'm not sure. Some ancient wood. Sticks are all but petrified. Can't even rot out here. Something cut into it. Yeah, you keep finding things that are like ancient. You just found petrified wood that's clearly man-made. So clearly this site like dates back thousands of years. And you keep saying, "Oh, why would anyone build a mansion where there's nothing here?" For fuck's sake. Why would Maerzi ship trees out here? Why is that your God. All right, so this is related to what I think might be old, so I'm going to say forever maybe? Forever. It's a long, long word. Related to maybe pilgrims? I think forever rest is probably accurate. This is probably a grave. This is almost certainly a grave. This is a grave, yeah. So someone died here. And someone else buried them. Not Renba, but is far older than that. Probably the person who was, like, supposedly died in that bed? Are the rest of these... No, those probably are gardens. You found a grave. I think so. But I'm not sure who was buried there. Right, okay. That's great. Let's move on then. Oh, Jesus. Locked. Or blocked. Or both. Look at this place. No one would live here. They couldn't. There's an inscription here. It's old, barely visible. Scratched into the plaster. I've not encountered any of these words anywhere else, but I can still make some guesses. Light. Let's see. Related pretty closely to light. Acolyte, maybe? This looks like it's a combination of, like, reclaims and... Well, it looks like reclaims is in there somewhere. Acolyte watched. Flames is there. Some bits of, like, goddess and prayer in there. Beloved? I don't know. Yeah, that's probably very wrong. Scratched by someone lying down. Hardly comfortable. Whoever built this place wasn't worried about making it cozy. I want to see... let's see. Wait, no, I just want to see the inscriptions. Hang on. Let's see. Found a page inscribed into the lintel. Okay, let's see. Yari gave me a brooch. One of these I still am not sure of. I'm trying to remember. What's inscribed into the... Ah, yeah, here we go. Holy water? Okay, so we're still just not sure about water. Water's probably right. All right, let's get out of here then, I guess. If I can find my way out. Oh, is it this way? Yeah. Oh, wait. A heavy wooden box. This looks interesting. Beautifully made. Much nicer than everything else here. I estimate it to be hollow. Can you open it? Not locked, but stiff. I lack fingers for leverage. I'll try myself. I have that iron poker after all. Curses. I got fingers, but I can't get them under the lid. There's symbols on the lid, so let's read those first. Something of... Okay. Related to paths. Or at least what I think is paths. Fates, treasures, circles, freedom. Circles, maybe? Light. What? Of... Let's see. This is probably... It's something of... I don't know. Great... Beauty, maybe? I'll just lever it with the iron poker. It's definitely shifting. Here goes. Nice.
And there it was, just lying there. The greatest treasure I ever found.
What? 6. Look at
From
this.
inside the coffer, from the distant past of the nebula's once great empire.
Incredible.
It was a crown.
Amazing. The Empire. What's this doing out here? This is a seat of power in the Empire. Something written along the rim. Oh, Jesus. This is a long one. Light something. Like this word is... That word is repeated a lot in this one. Might say... Great knowledge, everything. Maybe watch light, watch all light is world, maybe. Light our world. Light. Um, great. Um, light. Very similar to knowledge. Speak? I have no idea. That's got to be like an end game, like translation. There's so many words on that one. I'll have to tell her. Her motives hardly matter. Collected 2 ancient artifacts here, the page and the crown. So we have pinpointed one new location of interest, the site from the mural. Suggest we take the crown to Professor Miyari directly. Must also inform her of our theories about Renba. I'd like to activate the hopper now. We still have more to do here. Want to know who lived here, who died here, and what happened to Renba. Ah, shrine of some kind. Assuming it's not an outhouse. Oh, it looks like there's something else there if I can get a little closer. There's an inscription on this rock, too. Okay. What's the big rock for? It just looks like a random boulder. I see water. What else is here? I see... Oh, light is here. That's the word for water. Short and simple and almost a pictogram. But that isn't the word for light. So what does this say? Alright, so if that's not light... Great all light. I already picked a word for pilgrim. I don't think... Guardians? Water... Oh, wait, what if it's like water separates us? So I think that, like, that sort of carve, like, down the center there, that looks like there used to be water coming through there. It is dug out. There must be a wellspring here. A feeble one. It requires every drop to be used. Water would have run down the channel, right past the house. Imagine having a stream of your own. A bad way to live. If you can withstand the soul-crushing loneliness. There's an inscription on the window, too. Water's something something. This... Add circles. Waters flow free? I don't know. Shrine was built here. Is the stone inside from Meerzi? No. I do not know where it is from, but Meerzi does not have stone like that. Someone lived out here. Got a land prey here in the eye of the cyclones. Kind of hermit? Okay. Another inscription. Emperor's something something. Seen anything even close to the second word. Forever, all and forever. Eternal? Emperors are eternal, I think. Gods are eternal, surely. Well, you did say yourself that the emperors see themselves as gods. But give me some solvable inscriptions here. Um Yep, okay. And that's also solved. Okay. I chose R for a different word, I'm pretty sure. So I need to change that. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this one. This one. I chose R for one of these words, and that's definitely not right. Yeah, that ooh, go back. This one. This one's definitely wrong. Ah, similar to knowledge and to water. World seems right there. This is definitely not R. E R. We sing. Huh? Speak all. Wait, no. That can't. They can't both be all. Hang on a second. Everything. Everything makes more sense because it's like all plus another like bit. Um. So we watch everything. I don't know. We. What if it's we lose nothing? We. This is world food. It's also related to like moon. World and moon are like the same word. Um. I don't know. This is really tricky. Not sure. Come back to that one. Oh, is that something back there? Can I get in there? Ooh, I can. Even small ones. They're custom, perhaps. Axe does not permit shrines. Dark in there. Renba? Nothing. So I need a light before I can go in there, I guess. Yeah, I should read this. The stone pedestal. Someone in it. Oh, it looks like the water goddess. The same as the statue on Mierzi. Indeed. And recognize her by her hat. Figurine. Tell us a little bit more about this place. Looks like it's carved with tiny symbols. I can barely make the letters out, they're so tiny. Few words in this one. This. Bless. Yeah, goddess is probably right. There's a lot of symbols, but I'm sure it reads as bless. Let's take a stab at that new word. A single symbol like this makes me think it's something really short like you, but yeah, goddess bless you sounds about right. The shrine itself is made of stone. Not the same stone as the moon itself. Or no. Buildings here are significantly older than the pillar. How old would you say the pillar was? Mid to late Empire period. Moving it to this moon must have been difficult. Important ritual object. Evidently it is significantly more valuable than the goddess we found within. Alright, there's one more path, like, leading up this way. So I want to see where this is going. Seems quite apparent. The building is at least 700 years old. And it's intact? Away from the rivers, there is little to disturb the stones. Observing the rate of weathering on them. Extrapolating, this building is older than the founding of the Holy Empire on Iox. By all the moons and waters. It's a ship. I mean, it was a ship. It's still smoking, too. Jesus. Can we be sure this was Janaki's ship? No, but the circumstantial evidence is very strong. Blackened. Presumably the ship was still burning as it fell. This was the hull. Must have been an explosion. Enough to be seen on Mercy. Janaki must have used an invisible propellant to travel. There are a way down. Might be more clues down there. Do not believe it would be wise. Indeed, I believe it would be quite the opposite. Here must have burnt up a lot of air. The remaining atmosphere is thin. Still, I believe the fire was extinguished before it consumed the whole ship. It must have burned for days. Janaki himself. There is no hope. Janaki must have been sailing when it fell. Cannot possibly have survived. So what do we do now? Turn to Eox and perform Professor Miyari. I suppose. I assumed we would find Renba. I assumed... I don't know. Assume we'd find something. Not just wreckage. We have found something, but what this place is and why it is important Perhaps you can take the matter up with Rimba in his next life. This channel comes up from the rock. Wellspring must be down there somewhere. Spring is dead now, and you are breathing the last air this moon has to offer. Janaki is not here. Neither is anyone else. Are you ready to go now? Don't hassle me. Yeah, I mean, I think I've probably explored everything here. Poor Miari. I'm sure she was hoping we'd find him. There's something under the wood. Seems to have survived the fire. Please, please don't be an arm. It's not an arm. A brass telescope. I'd guess it dates from the early Empire? This must have been aboard Janiki's ship, another of his finds. The casing has been inscribed too. This one is a phrase run together. Phase ever. My translation ways has to be wrong. Those aren't the symbols for forever either. Let's try something. Let's see. Mechanical? Nowhere? Ever? Oh, I have a bet. Stars never deceive. Right? That's my guess, at least. Sounds about right. I think that's correct. I think this comes from the same site as the book and the container that we discovered on the site of Renba's cache. Must have been common to travel between the two sites. This should help us locate its location. And, as it turns out, there was a telescope mount on that house, which I can now go back to. There's nothing we can do here, 6. Nothing at all. What I can't figure out is this. What was Renba doing finding ancient sites? Must have been following some sort of trail. But now that the trail began and where it was leading him, most unclear. Did I... A glint above the door. Oh, I didn't even see that. Blade? A dagger. A little corroded, but beautifully carved. And with an eagle and sun on the hilt. It's impossibly small. This is the start of a fragment of text. It's... Oh, maybe? Something's gone wrong. I must have used the wrong words. Let's see. Oh. Well... I don't... What do you mean I used the wrong words, huh? Are there more words to choose from? I don't see any more words to choose from. What are you talking about? What? Huh? Like... What? What other words are there to use, huh? the other words to use there. What? No idea. Maybe I just haven't found those words yet. I don't know. Anyhow. See, I looked in there, right? It's just that bed, I think. Yeah, just the bed. Yeah, I mean, this game's very cool. I'll probably finish it on my own, like, off-stream, but I don't think this is gonna be a game I would stream again. Just... It's a very cool game. I just don't think it works so well for streaming. Material on this is totally wrong. Is it metal? Rubber? Looks like something Oroi might have built. Just remember to ask her about it. And there are scratches in the top here. Something fitted inside the frame and was removed by force. It's smoke? That's definitely smoke. Yep. Oh, Renba. That's your ship, isn't it? Take something, Janiki. If so, what was this stand meant to hold? What we have the telescope. Can we not just stick it in there? Does the telescope not fit? Okay. I mean, she said herself it was a telescope holder. We found a telescope, supposedly taken by Janiki. I would think it would probably just slot right in there, but maybe not. I don't know. Well, I think I found everything here. Probably. I checked in there before. I think I checked in here. Oh yeah, this is where the map was. That's right. Alrighty then. Tripod up on the roof, empty now. Looks like it might have held something once. Kind of something. I would guess a telescope. Must have been some kind of outpost observatory. An interesting theory. Can't imagine what they wanted to observe. And yet, even though that I've said this, you know, I can't, like, slot the telescope into the tripod. Which is kind of disappointing, but whatever, I guess. Found two more interesting artifacts here. The telescope and the dagger. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. I think I found everything. Or damn near everything. Huh?
Darkness.
This is not the Nightingale. 6? 8 robots. I hate them. Always do this kind of thing. Right before they give you a speech about how it was for your own good. What? You're about to step on a small ant. My ethical core required me to lock you inside this packaging crate. It's cold in here. There you are. 6, you seem to be missing your head. Where's your head? Miari. What about Miari? You followed me, Lexi. I thought you might. Because you knew. Because you've always known. Of course I came. Play along with it! Laid a trail for me, so here I am. Renba. You are quite alone, Miari. And I have seen the truth of your lie. You are not what you claim. I know this, Miari. You asked me to look, and I found so much. So who am I? You are just what you appear to be, and nothing more. Renba, you're a robot? Sure, someone would have told me that. Isn't time. I found something. Something that matters more than me. Lexi, there is a great darkness. An all-consuming, hungry darkness. And it is coming. Darkness? There's an ancient place, Miari. An observatory. It is watching, and it holds the wires of our fate in its claws. Observatory? I will find it before the vault is lost. The robots know, but they don't remember. Someone long ago made certain they would not remember. Renba, how do I help you? You have my apologies? I do not understand the question. 6? Yes? I observe we are not back on the Nightingale. There must be something wrong with the hopper. I will look into it. This way. Ha! You don't remember how we ended up in here? Hoppers can misfire due to imperfections. The eye aboard your ship is quite old. There's light this way. See where we are now. Oh, okay. That's the cave that I couldn't get into before. 6, do you know anything about an observatory? No, nothing comes to mind. Why do you ask? You don't remember? Remember what? Alright, let's go. Seen enough of this moon. Time to leave. Be ready. Oh, hi, Arunia. This is Heaven's Vault. It's a game about translating an ancient script to I don't know. We're tracking down a guy who is apparently our robot 6, but I don't know. I'm very confused. Like, we have this robot with us, and we've named him 6, and his goal is to just, you know, kind of like help us out. And then the teleporter misfired, and we ended up inside a cave. But 6 didn't have his head for some reason, and he was talking like he was the guy we were looking for. Just look at this thing. The workmanship is beautiful. Evidently, it is more than a simple crown. You're sure? I believe the metal is a casement for a mechanism of some kind. Does it open? Not in any way I can see, but it does contain a mechanism. I would expect a method by which it might be serviced. What kind of mechanism? Without opening it up, I cannot tell. Friend Oroy on Elbereth might be able to help. She'd be able to open it up and take a look at it safely. Yeah, the occupants of Elbereth are hardly trustworthy. I'm from Elbereth. Excuse you. I will bear that in mind. Thanks. The robe. Robe Janicki hid. I wonder if we'll ever know what was so special about this robe. She looks at home here, but presumably she was fashioned on Meerzi, being a material derived from waterlogged mud. Marker outside the hermitage on the moon near Meerzi. I still don't know what it's made of. Beautiful enough, but that doesn't explain what Renba was doing with it. Actual actual crown of the empire. I think so, anyway. Let's take to the river. I will ready the ropes. But yeah, basically, all this stuff has, like, inscriptions of, like, this ancient text on it, and we're very slowly trying to, figure out what's on it. Like, what it says. So we're translating it, like, bit by bit. Like, we can see, like, if I zoom out, there's a lot of inscriptions here. Like, we've found a lot so far. We've translated some of them. Solvable inscriptions. Okay. This dagger that we found. Let's see. Hang on. Apparently this is solvable? Hang on. Uh, no, that's not right. Unless it's this, unless it's their way of telling me that these words are wrong. But no other words fit here. Yeah, I think it's just the game's way of telling me that my translations for all and is are incorrect. Yep, this is Water Goddess. Um, Dated Digimoon. Let's see. Which one of these did all come from? This one, maybe? Yeah, hang on, hang on. So all is not we speak. Ooh. Let's try you, maybe. Says this is solvable. That implies. No, they just fade in. I don't know. It says it's solvable, but I don't believe that. I don't. If it's solvable, then why do the words just fade away when I try and stick them in? Doesn't make sense to me. Unless I have is wrong. Hang on. I think all is probably right there. I mean, if it's related to great and eternal, I think all should have that should have to be all, but this one. Hang on. Emperors are eternal. Could be rule eternal, maybe. I don't know. No, go to the. I don't know. I'll try this like one more time, but if I don't get anything out of it, I'm not going to bother. Nah, okay. I it says it's solvable, but I don't believe that. I think I'm missing words. Oh, hella, thank you. Um, wait, did the alert play? Oh, I swear to God, if the alert doesn't play, I'm gonna be so upset. Did the alert not play? I'm so mad at this thing. Thank you, Hella, though. I really do appreciate that. Did the alert play though? Can you tell me that much? Because if it didn't, I'm really upset. Like I put that thing together. It should be working, and if it's not, I'm really upset. Because I definitely didn't hear it, and I think there's supposed to be audio that I'm supposed to hear. I'm gonna have to like screw with Streamlabs again. Let's see. Where is that crown? No, wait. No, the dagger. No, not the dagger. Stop. Oh my god. Um, there we go. So I'm gonna change this back to like R. Alrighty. Now let's go to Elbereth, maybe? Or what's it Mercy? It returned the figurine I found to the Hermitage. You not talk so fast. Rightful owners. Professor back on EX, what happened to her friend first? She'd want to take a look at this crown and see what it does. Well, Mercy's on the way, so I might as well just go.
We set course once more for Mayerzy. I found myself looking forward to it. It was a good place, despite the people. It was everything Elbereth could have been.
Cool. What are the rivers, Six? Those of oxygen, hydrogen, ice. Velocity keeps them coherent. Steer left shortly. I can just pass control to 6. Do you want to try 6? I can try. You're certain. Oh, is that how I just, like, skip the actual sailing bit? Oh, that's good. I like that. Thank God.
The soft, wet wind of Mayerzy hadn't seemed gentle before. I could see it now. Maybe Remba really had liked this place.
Piku. It's definitely her, isn't it? Definitely. The quality of the carving is poor, but there are unmistakable details. Something scratched here. Emblem of Eox. Suppose this is where the Mayorsian leave goods for the Eoxians to collect. Do people from Mayorsi sail, then? Did they leave that on the Hermitage Moon? Did Remba take the statue with him and leave it there? It is unlikely they sail. Moons in the Protectorate are mostly without boats of their own.
I had the clay figurine with me, in my bag, wrapped up safely in a cloth.
I wonder if they can tell me what it was doing out there.
Everything on Mayerzi was as we'd left it. The flowers still bloomed. The water still bubbled.
Well, yeah? Why would it be any different? Huh? Tell us quickly, did you find your man? Found the remains of his ship. Fire in the sky. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. I brought you something. Kibenya, where did you find this? On a distant moon by a ruined house. In the middle of a hurricane. This is a hermit's effigy. Given to a hermit when they go out alone to remind them of the place that gave them birth. See here? She opens. Do you see inside? This one is several words. Waters. Us. Us. No good. Not enough here for me to guess the rest. I'll have to hope I see these sequences again. Does Waters us work? Nonsense. Can you read it? Child could. This word, to separate. And this, to connect. How do you know? Not all that is lost is all lost. We remember pieces. We'll put Kimbenya back in the well shrine. She prefers the damp. She has been on a long journey, I think. Wait, something fell out. It's here in the grass. Some kind of foil. It's quite evident that is a Rebesque foil. What's that? You've never seen the internals of a robot, then? What does a foil do? A Rebesque foil carries detail, like one of your fingerprints. The foil is yours if you want it. I hope you find it of value. Good faith to you, good lady. So that inscription's got to be solvable now, right? Has to be, right? Waters divide us. And join us. Yeah, us is correct. Waters divide us and join us. So we have some solvable inscriptions now. Hang on. Stars never deceive. No? Wait. Solvable inscriptions. The dagger. This hasn't... This hasn't given me anything new. Okay, never mind. So we is definitely correct. Okay. Neat. Cool. So did Rimba hide the Rebeski foil inside the Merizian statue? Left it on that rocky moon to be found, and sent the brooch to Mayari to lead her on a trail to find it. And maybe it's connected to the last Emperor's body, but maybe it isn't. That was Rimba's plan. Why would he not simply send the foil? To find out what's on this foil. Elbereth, then. Touching scene. Time to go? Yeah, let's go. So we left the surface of Mierzi, the farming moon. Sure, she wants to see the crown. The foil. I do not immediately recognize where it was produced. Can you track it down? I will triangulate the origin of the foil as best as I can. Time to move on. I'll prepare the sheets. Alright, Elbereth then. So now I can check the foil and the crown. All in one fell swoop. It is a very pretty game. I enjoy it, and I think the translation thing is really neat. I just wish it didn't take its time quite as much. I can appreciate a game that wants to like take its time and like give you like time to like soak up the atmosphere, but sometimes it just feels like it drags it out a little bit longer than it needs to. While we're sailing, though, I do have some fun things planned coming up. The affiliate celebration stream is going to be next weekend. Short distance away on the right. Ooh. Let's approach the ruin. Hell yeah. Ruin period appears to date from the earliest days of the nebula. I will investigate.
The robot hoppered away, and I was alone. Then it came back.
All right, then. Discovered a fractured crystal necklace with a circle-shaped charm. Must have come from somewhere nearby. Look at the craftsmanship, such tiny details worked in. The pendant has been inscribed too, the precision required for this. This is fractured. It's eternal. can add my translation for is to my dictionary now. Good. Eternal must be correct too. Excellent. So something is eternal. Let's see. It's similar to reclaims. Kind of similar to lose. Beloved. It's like, this is half of beloved. Which is also friend, sort of. I would say... Oh, love is eternal. That makes sense. But yeah, so coming up, the affiliate celebration stream should be next week. That's the plan. And the plan is going to be, it's either going to be Friday night or Saturday, like later than the normal time. And the idea is Punch Out for the Wii as a drinking game. That is my plan. I'm hoping that I'll have like at least a sketch to show off of the like channel mascot, I guess. By then, the artist got back to me and she said, "Yeah, I'm totally down for helping you out with this." And so hopefully I'll have that by Saturday, but you know, art can take time, so who knows if I'll actually have it by then. Hopefully I do, but sure, once I have that reference, then I can start working on like commissioning other things like emotes and banners and stuff like that. I want to get the whole channel all dressed up with all the, you know, art that a normal channel has. I need like you know, banners and like I need like a small, like, you know, trove of emotes just so I have them ready to go as I get more emote slots. I need banners for channels. I need banners for the like the description below the video. Normally people have banners there for like, oh, here's the social media, here's this, here's that. I don't have any of that, so I want to get those. Most people also have like an offline banner. It's like a picture that shows up in the video player when someone's offline. So I want to like get one of them too. And maybe commission a few, like, maybe I won't commission. Maybe I'll just make them myself, because I want to do some like pixel art at some point anyway. Some little like sprite animations for the alerts. I have a couple of like little ideas for some simple sprite animations. Got real quiet. Okay, there we go. But yeah, Elbereth, I could show the crown to Oroi. And also the foil, I'm assuming.
We landed in the dust, outside the great walls of Elbereth. No one looked up to watch us arrive. The people here only ever look down.
So this is Elbereth. This was your home. This is my home. I've seen little but Eox. This is not like there. No, it's not. Feet? Giant feet? There's a horribly easy joke to make here. Those statues must have been huge. Let's see what else we got around here. Or 5 times bigger. It must have been of a similar age. You know, the statue on Miracy didn't have feet. Never thought that it might be unusual before. the statue on Mierzy and the one here made in the same place. Based on mineral compositions, that's quite possible. But yeah, so Saturday or Friday next week, punch out drinking game. Basically, if I get knocked down or knocked out, I have to drink. You know, if I win by decision, I drink. If I use the secret health boost, like between rounds, I have to drink. If I lose by decision, I have to like drink a lot. I'm still working out the actual rules, but I'll have them ready by then. I actually need to like get Punch Out for the Wii first. I need to find that somewhere. After stream tonight, I'm probably gonna go out. I need to like do a little bit of shopping anyway, so I'm probably gonna stop by GameStop and see if they have it. Cause I'm pretty sure like the GameStop near me still has like some used Wii games. I want to grab. I want to see if they have Assassin's Creed Unity as well. Because I want to see if I get Assassin's Creed Unity on console, but leave the console disconnected from the internet, so it can't download any patches, will Unity still be as buggy as it was the day it released? Because Assassin's Creed Unity was infamously buggy. How goes things? The goddess keeps us strong, thank you. Tread softly. That's the inner citadel up there. The Cat Kiss. I lived on this moon for 7 years before I ever stepped outside of it. Is it dangerous out here? I'm just not going to answer that, I guess. But, Boost Boxer or Drunk Uncle. I'm not planning on doing it as Drunk Uncle, seeing as I will actually just be drinking. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
The smell of the slums made me feel like a child again. It hadn't been a happy time. A simple one, at least.
It's all more solid than it looks. God's feet has been standing for some time. Oh, they call it God's feet because it's built near the friggin' statue feet, right? I bet.
The heart of the God's Feet slum was Timor's bar.
Why now? Alia
Timor had
Larsa.
never once set foot inside the upper citadel, or so he liked to claim.
By the turning of the waters, you're back. We've known each other long enough. Alia, that isn't your name. Alia means exalted, high, great one. It's a good name. Doesn't sound like me. Orphan from Elbereth Gutter who moved to Eox? That is an exaltation that I will need a priest to tell what is.
He was the king of the dung heap.
And are you well? Well enough. Now then. Rules are the rules. Your friend there stays outside. I will wait as instructed. Huh. Didn't argue that time. Usually argues. I don't get it, Timor. Why don't you like robots? They don't buy drinks, do they? They must adore you on Eox to keep giving you those things. Or they don't like the robots either. Ha! Could be, could be. You'd never believe where I've been. Into the cyclones. I have a death wish. You come here and drink yourself into your grave like a true friend. What did you find out there? Did you meet the gods? Did they tell you what they're playing at? A crown. You still got it. Supposed to give it to the professor, I think. But I rather like it. Do you? How curious. Do you know where I can find Oroi? Up in the Catkiss. She's moved up in the world. She must be doing well for herself. Both of you are. It's a miracle to behold. Do you ever see her? She never comes down here anymore. You two were inseparable once. Caught you stealing my rock cask. You were too small to carry it, let alone drink any. Roy picked the lock with a hairpin. The things that girl could do if she put her mind to it. Your friend by the door there should be afraid of her. You are very good health. Should let me pay for this. You'll pay me back one day. I feel sure of that. Please, Timur. I'm never going to marry you. You need to stop asking. I know you won't. That's why I ask. Maybe one day I'll say yes to spite you. Nah, you shouldn't tease an old man. Especially one with a solid income, good teeth, and assets.
They say rocker is made from river water, that it burns your throat with the cold of space. But it isn't true. Timur knocks it up out back in an old metal bin.
Well, that's some good news then. I have something for you. A knife. It's nice, isn't it? Looks like something from the early Empire period. Didn't add an inscription to the hilt. Still, I don't think I've seen anything like this knife before. So I think this originates from somewhere that's entirely new to me. Where did you get the knife? From one of my customers. You're not the only one who sails to strange shores, you know.
He liked me.
Want another Rocky? No, please. Another time. Saw something terrible out in the cyclones. The burned out wreck of a ship. Belonged to someone at the university. He died out there. It could have been you. Easily. Still might. I take some real risks out there alone. And sometimes you wonder why you do it. We all take risks, Alia. Life is a risk. I just feel bad for him, that's all. Of course you do. Have a drink in his honor. I heard something out there about a darkness. Something that would fall across the whole nebula. Did you hear that in the war rooms of Eox? I heard it from a robot on a ruined moon. Your life is so romantic, Alia. Honestly, I would believe you more if you said what you'd seen it written in the waters. Not sure yet. Look at you. The freedom of the two worlds. You should be our ambassador. Place is empty. There's no one here. People have to work. Well, some people. Alrighty, goodbye. See you around, Timor. Come on, 6. You have one new artifact to trace. Perhaps we should return to the ship now? No, we have to see Oroi first. What are you talking about? What, you crazy? We're gonna just skip the whole friggin' reason we came here? Oh, she's just auto-walking now. But, yeah, I think the Punch-Out Wii drinking game is gonna be, like, the big celebration stream. Beyond that... I'm trying to think. If I can find Assassin's Creed Unity, I'll make a stream out of that probably the same weekend. If not, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do like I kind of wanted to do just like a pixel art stream, but we'll see. And you know, the pixel art stream would be me like making little sprite animations for the alerts. So I don't just have Hildebrand as a placeholder. There's only solid rock behind this door. Ah, I comprehend. It is a hopper. Just say the word. What is the word? Catkiss. What's happening? Most impressive. Let's read the inscription. Oh, there's an inscription on it. Cool. Used to trace them out when I was a girl. This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. Be yourselves. Pray. Translation is clearly incorrect. There must be another possibility. Oh, yeah. I see. Okay. Be pray. Squiggly thing must be and. Good, good. We connect. But let's see. Set Boyaki Rifar. Breath. I didn't think that would do any good. It's failed again. Perhaps you're not really from Elbereth after all? Benya? No. Oh. Okay. What does Cabenia mean? Oh, it worked. Oh, the goddess's name. That's right. That makes sense. Okay. Cool. This is the main courtyard. Alleys leading off in all directions. It's easy to get lost up here. Neat. It is about 6 o'clock though. So I'm probably going to end off here. Tomorrow, I don't know, maybe Thief Simulator or maybe Not for Broadcast. I got Not for Broadcast, and that's a very interesting game. It's you work as a television censor, and you have to for like live television, and you have to censor things and cut between cameras and go to commercial breaks and all that. It looks very interesting. It looks like a lot of fun. Um, so it might be that. Next week is gonna be like affiliate celebration, the Punch Out We drinking game, which I'm really excited about. Um, Sunday that week, I don't know. I'll figure something out. If I get Assassin's Creed Unity, it might be like that, and just see how glitchy and buggy it is, and see if we can get like a nice little glitch exhibition going on. Um, Dishonored, maybe. I'll think about it. Um, Dishonored is probably going to take a back seat for a little while because the week after is going to be Persona 5 Strikers. I paid the extra $10 to get it unlocked on Steam 3 days early. So that's going to be the or no. No, that's not going to be the week after next week. That's going to be 2 weeks from then. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's today? Today is the 30th. Okay. So next week is the affiliate thing. Okay. Right. The week after that is going to be Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury. That's what that's going to be. And then the week after that is going to be Persona 5 Strikers. And then beyond that, I don't know. I'm probably going to like play through both of those games on stream. And once those are finished, maybe I'll start Dishonored. That could be good. I got a little bit farther in Thief Simulator. I unlocked the second area, and I might pick that up again sometime, just because the new area has a lot more security, and I think it's gonna be a lot more interesting, like trying to like get into people's houses and all that. So I might return to Thief Simulator and stream that again. Um, but yeah, that's the plans for now, and I'm hoping by next week I'll have that reference of the channel character. So I'm excited for that. I think I've decided to name him Alistair Arsene, because he's supposed to be the Prince of Thieves, the Royal Rogue, all that. So he's gonna be a fancy boy, and I've decided to make him like he's a cat boy, but instead of a cat, it's a red panda. So that's the plan for him, and I'm excited to see how me and the artist managed to figure out his design. And then once I have that, I can, I was talking about how I can get banners and emotes and all that. Um, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to have emotes by the time. Well, I might be able to just make my own like placeholder emote. I started one in Sprite actually. Hang on, maybe let me pop open Sprite real quick, and I can show you what I've got so far. It's a real simple thing. It definitely needs work though. It's what do I need? Hold on. The display. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's very very rough, and it definitely needs work. But yeah, it's supposed to be red panda pogging. It's not very good. It needs work. The head shape really needs work. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. I am very much not an artist. I just need like a lot of practice. but it would be an okay placeholder, I guess. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Hella, thank you again for subscribing. I appreciate that a lot. And I'm going to look back on this immediately and see if that alert went off or not. Because if it didn't, I'm upset, and I need to fix that. Because there's no reason that alert shouldn't have gone off. I understand why the Twitch Prime alert didn't go off last week. I figured that out, and I believe I fixed it. But if the normal sub alert didn't go off, I'm really upset, and I really need to get that fixed. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. So, until then, take care.